Alright guys, so in this video we're going to be doing tackle talk. Now this was asked for me to do in the comment section. They asked me to do a tackle talk video and another video on doing fishing high water. Today's video is going to be tackle talk. Before we get into this, if you have any kind of video that you would like me to do, leave that in the comment section. If there's a question, I'll try to answer that. But yeah, I like making videos for you guys, and when you guys ask me to do a video, then it's awesome because I know I'm making a video specifically for you, and I definitely like that a lot. So again, in the comment section, any videos that you would like to see me do in the future, leave down in the comments, and I will do my best to get to those. Alright, so let's just jump into this. I'm just going to go over just really quickly what I carry in my tackle box, pretty much. So, starting out, I use this tackle bag. If you've not seen this tackle bag, I'll leave a little thing up top of this video. You can click on that and go check out the backpack. You can do all kinds of stuff with this backpack. We're not going to get into that again. We're just going to get into the stuff that's inside the backpack. So, first of all, I have this knife case here, and normally it would have a knife in it, but with the kids here, I don't leave the knives just hanging out in there. But when you do go fishing, it's really easy just to grab that knife out and start messing with your cut bait and things like that. So it's super handy to have it and have it right there where it is. Jumping into some of the stuff, and I've already got most of this stuff laid out here. What I'm gonna talk about first is a couple things that you actually don't need to be a catfisherman, but I just have it because I like having it. And that's first thing is a scale. I got a 50-pound scale, and I've since got a 110-pound scale. I like these because I can weigh the fish for you guys, and it helps me keep up with PBs for everyone. When my friends come, that's like, oh, my biggest fish is like 12 pounds. And I'm like, I think we can get you on a 20-pounder tonight, and we'll weigh it and verify it. See, I told you, that now you have a new PB, and it's really cool for them to get to see that. So that's why I like having a scale. The next thing we have is grippers. I have these metal grippers here, and then these plastic grippers. And if it's cold out, these are pretty good to have where you don't have to be getting your hands on the fish. Plus some of them have a really rough tooth patch, and they can mess your knuckles up. I don't use these much, but sometimes I will use these, so that's why I have them. I have some fishing line in there, just 40-pound big game line. I love this big game line. There's a lot of people that talk bad about it, but for me, every time I get hung up, I have to go start the truck and tie it to the reese hitch just to break off, and I'm only using 40 pounds. So either I've been getting lucky with my spools, or this stuff is just flat tough. I can't hardly break it. My friends use the same thing, and every time we hate getting hung up because you just can't break this stuff, it seems like. But yeah, I keep this with me for my leader lines when I go to tie on a new section that I got hung up on some rocks or something, and I did get it loose and it roughed up my line pretty good. I will retie. I like to retie, so I always keep some extra leader line with me. Speaking of extras, here's all the extra stuff that I have in my tackle box, just for extras, and that is these peg floats here. Those are awesome peg floats. I have some beads that are extra. These right here, I've got different styles of hooks right here. I'm not even used some of these, to be honest with you. These right here, I really like these. These are the Gamakatsu octopus hooks. These are pretty good. These are a mighty wide. I've not used these yet. Team Catfish hooks. Trocar hooks. I've not used these yet. They're a saltwater edition, but they are extremely sharp. Sharpest hooks I've ever seen in my life. So I think that the hook sets would be pretty good on these. And then this is a George Young Jr. edition. And again, these are just extras that I've not even opened yet. Have laying around in my tackle box. I have these right here. Now, I done a video a while back, and probably gonna finish that video up right here in about a month or so when it warms back up and they really start chasing in the shallows, because I'm not going to be going after a bunch of big fish. I'm going to be going after a bunch of small fish just to get a hookup ratio. What is the best hookup ratio between a jade hook, an octopus hook, and a collie hook? These are the three most popular style hooks. And then I had everybody talk in that video, and there was a chance to win these hooks. So if you've not seen that, go check that out. I'll leave a link right here. You can go check that out at the top too. And somebody will win these hooks. But now jumping into here, I got some more hooks. These are some ginormous 12-aught Super Circle from Team Catfish. Got some scissors in here. Those are actually pretty helpful, to be honest with you. Alright, so first of all, let's see. This one, I got 3 trays in here, and this one is for the small catfish. Why I have one for small and one for big. Sometimes you seem to can't find the big ones, and you're just stuck on a bunch of small ones, or you don't have time to be going and looking. Like the other day when I went to, before work, I really didn't have time to do any moving. Luckily I did hook up on some smaller ones with some bigger hooks, but if you're having trouble getting hooked up on those small ones, you will need to downsize. So I have them for that reason, and for when I take people fishing that just want to catch some fish, just, hey, I want to go and guarantee catching fish, we'll go and catch a bunch of small ones. So we have some smaller swivels in here, we have some J hooks in here, little tiny 2-inch peg floats for smaller baits, 5-aught, 4-aught and 5-aught circle hooks. Generally when I'm fishing this small, I'll just run little egg sinkers on here. I'm usually fishing lighter line and lighter poles too. We have the glow sticks. Now this right here isn't necessarily a small fish thing. I just have it in here because this has most of the room. This little bit of stuff don't take up much room, but this is the pole float, and this is an awesome rig to have. Now here is the one for the bigger cats for the most part, and you're going to see bigger hooks in here, 10-aughts and 8-aughts, even some 12-aught hooks in here. You've got much bigger sinkers. I've got 3-ounce no-roll sinkers, 6-ounce bank sinkers, bigger barrel swivels. These are actually a smaller barrel swivel, but they're like 100 and something pound test barrel swivels, so that's pretty good. Then we got some little dragon weights in here. Just different things. Like I said, you're gonna see some really big hooks in here. This is for the big catfish. And then this is the accessory type box, if you will, for tying different rigs and stuff. You've got peg floats in here, some Versarattles. I've tried the Versarattles out a few times. I don't really know what to make of them yet. Sometimes I do alright, sometimes I don't do any better with them. So, not had enough experience messing with them to know if they actually make a difference. Beads in here. You have these right here, however, I will say right off the bat, these are absolutely junk. These things are absolutely, I do not like them. I'm just going to say I feel like they're junk, because what you do is you have to run your line through here and then flip it around. Well, actually it goes in through this side, it has to come over this, pull up through here, and then you have the sliding action. And you can just put it on your line without having to cut your line and retie and make it go through it. So I thought that was pretty sweet to be able to have that as an option. The only thing is because you can thread this on without having to run the line straight through it, it can thread itself back off. And that's exactly what happened to me one day. I had a big 4-ounce weight on there. I went to sling this thing out there. This and my 4-ounce weight went plumb across the lake, and my bait and my hook only went about 3 foot in the water, and my reel went poof, backlash like crazy. I spent hours getting that mess out of my freaking reel, so I don't use these. I'll just say that. No more, anyway. Now, this right here, oh my God. So, yeah. This is all the extras, and again, I just keep this in my truck. I'm not carrying this around. We've got all kinds of stuff in here to fill up those. We got big 6-ounce no-rolls, 4-ounce no-rolls, coin sinkers, small sinkers, as far as we got down to 2-ounce coin sinkers. That's about as small as I go, and we're going from 2 to 6 here. We got 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6-ounce weights all in here. It's pretty much 17 pounds worth of freaking weights. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, it would be awesome to have you. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, and as always, we'll see you in the next video.